Stellenbosch Chardonnay from Peter Falke. We look at the Annandale Road. Everyone knows that road. Everyone who's been touring the vineyard knows that road that hosts one of the most famous winery and historical terroir of the country. This is the heart of Stellenbosch. It is fairly cool climate for Stellenbosch, which is known as fairly warm. And this is Chardonnay from Peter Falke, 2019. What do you have in your glass, Cathy?
In the glass, the wine immediately has that pale gold color of Chardonnay. And on the nose, there's this juxtaposition of creaminess, a little bit of vanilla and some spicing. And that's playing up against this citrus fruit, which for me is more on the riper expression, the tangerine, the naartjie, or the blue orange. And that to me speaks of Chardonnay and fairly ripe expression, as mentioned before. All of that which we've smelt on the nose, for me, carries through to the palate. There's still the creaminess, there's hints of vanilla and maybe almonds from some of the barrels, and there's that lemon character, and it's got that palate weight and that slight viscosity that Chardonnay has, and then a little bit of acidity comes through, a lemony acidity comes through just to liven the palate and take you through to the end.
I agree with the lemony acidity on the finish, but as well on the nose, yeah, more orangey, mandarin, but I find this zest of lime on the finish, like if the wine's got a lot of ripe fruit and a touch of like a bit of fresh that has been blended in to give this more zesty finish.
I'm picking it up now. There's a definite lime character to the finish. And you're quite right. And let's face it, lots of winemakers do that in order to ensure their wine has freshness, and because they don't want to overpower it with oak, they might do only 20% of it might be barrel fermented or barrel aged, and then they'll blend it through with the tank portion. And that tank portion is often what helps them retain the freshness. I'm very interested by this limey take on it though. That's really quite nice.
It is, it is. It gives a very interesting spectrum of fruit and balance on the wine. And yes, you said there's a lot of viscosity on the middle palate. And no sweetness, really viscosity. I don't find sweetness.
No sweetness whatsoever.
It's a bone dry wine. But yeah, this round velvety viscosity on the middle palate, boosted at the beginning by a bit of this citrusy, but a full range, yes, blue orange, mandarin, and this hint of zestiness and more lemony on the finish. It's that's a full wine.
Absolutely, a full glassful. Cheers.
Peter Falke, Chardonnay 2019, wine origin Stellenbosch. Thank you.